Bam. Bop. There we go. Okay. First things first, I need to make sure that the stream is set up good here. Looks like it. Couple things there. Hello, Christoph. I'm gonna just do some 4x4 solves until I get a couple more people in here. I will also promote the stream. Mm-hmm. Hey, it's Canyon. What up, Canyon? What up, Jaeyoung? Ji Young? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. What up, Dudley? Oh, what am I doing? I was supposed to do parody first before the J-Perm. Just made the yellow-black puzzle for Ben. Now I can't decide if I personally like white-black or yellow-black more. I mean, I don't know. I think white-black just has better contrast. And I prefer to have white on my puzzles just because like I learned how to solve the majority of them on white cross. So if a puzzle doesn't have white on it, then I like don't know what to look for. This actually happened earlier today. I got some of these pillared V cubes off eBay just because I'm a puzzle collector and I like collecting things. And I could not recognize like my freaking OLL when I did yellow cross on this thing. It took me like a solid 2 seconds to recognize an OLL, which had all the cross edges solved. So that was funny. Besides the turning, that's all was actually really good. I just got back from walking my dog, so I'm not exactly warmed up yet. And I also just set up my 4x4. with, I think I literally just put in some DNM. I don't know, calling that a setup. Whatever. It's a different feeling cube than what it was this morning. I don't know why I did ZB. I tell myself to not do ZB on 4x4 because it's oftentimes not worth it. But I just recognized it that time and just went for it. Coming out to Utah next week? Oh, are you going to that the USU comp? Nice. I eat at the SC. I assume you meant to type, is that the SC, like the PyCube one? Yeah, it is. I don't know if it's necessarily a special edition, because I just bought this off of the Cubicle without reading it after I got recommended it by, I think it was Evan Wilson. Normally I don't really take people's recommendations at face value, but my 4x4 just didn't feel good to me at that time, so I just took a gamble on it, and I'm glad that I did because it actually is a good cube. Also, I'm yapping while I'm trying to look ahead, and it's not going well. Classic. If I actually lock in, I could potentially get a sub 30 average in 2 weeks. Or, I guess, next week. It's in 8 days. Hi, just stopping in for a sec. Welcome. I probably won't start my 5-blind attempt for like maybe another 5 to 10 minutes, just because I want to get more people in. I tried the PyCube Alcim at a comp and it was amazing. It also really depends on the setup, so it's more so like, if I try cubes at competitions, I always ask the person for like what kind of a setup they like to put on it, and then like gauge it with how accurate it is. Because like I've had scenarios in the past where there's this kid at a competition who had a Tornado V4, and I asked them what type of a setup they liked on it, and they said, oh yeah, I have mine set up as like a pretty slow setup. And then I picked up the cube and I was able to do a U6 with one flick. So I don't trust that kid. And it's hard for me to trust anyone's opinion, but I mostly just gauge on like whether or not they know what they're talking about with the cube, and then like also go into the actual cube itself rather than their specific setup, and do I like it. What? Oh. I don't know what this average is. 2 29s, a 39, and then 2 OK souls. Hello, what's up, King Clucker? Alright, I think I'll start my 5-blind attempt at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is in 4 minutes. I'm gonna try to get at least one more sub 30 before then. Or at least a nice average of 5. I don't know how realistic it is to get a nice average of 5 in 4 minutes, but Wow, okay. Am I wrong, or did that have Olo parody? I might be going crazy. What up, Q-Bear? Welcome. Oh, what am I doing? I don't know what my consistency with this event is. What's your favorite PLO? I mean, just a good old J-Perm, really? Probably a U-Perm, actually, because a U-Perm is good in any context. That was weird. Alright. Last solve, and then I'll swap over to my 5-line session. Bro. If that edge pairing was any better, that's a 28. Have you done 5-line yet? Yeah, no. I was about to start one right now, actually. The good news is that my most recent attempt was actually my first success. I'm just going to skip a couple scrambles. Boom. Oh, 2 lines, bro. How many attempts have you done? This is going to be my 9th attempt coming up. It took me 8 tries to get my first success. Attempts 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 were all because of one mistake. 7 was one mistake that I made like repeatedly, but it technically stemmed from a single mistake I made at the start of memorization. And then attempt 1, I don't even know what happened to attempt 1. It was decently close for first attempt, but it was relatively bad in comparison to the others. Okay. Should probably get a blindfold on. That would help. Alright. Let me get some more lighting in here as well. It's like 1 p.m. in Utah, so the sun is insane right now. Holy crap. How much did that change in the camera? Honestly, not too much. It just kind of added a glare. Sick collection. This is like maybe like a 0.5% of it. I can still beat that. I've only done 4 attempts. My last DNF was by 3 wings. Oh dang. Good luck to that. My I think it was my 6th attempt that was DNF by 3 wings. I remember like Batman, who Damian Wilding. I call him Batman. He was talking to Graham Siggins about who would win, me on 5 blind or him on 12 blind, and he just responded, "Oh, it's on." So we were technically in a race to see who could get it first, but then I got it the next day, so it was kind of just like a nothing race regardless. Like, I had done it before he even done his next attempt, essentially. So, funny story, I'll be including that in my video, which I'll edit today and then I'll upload tomorrow morning. So, stay tuned for that. You'll get to see the reaction of my first attempt. But, who knows, we might get to see another one right now. Alright. Chat is gone. Live stream all good? Okay. I'll see you guys in about 20-something minutes. Attempt number 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 solved. Plus centers. What the fuck? What just happened? What just happened? I'm like kind of in disbelief. That's a 4.5 minute PB. What? I would okay, but my mentality going into this solve was I already got my success. It's on camera, and I haven't uploaded the video yet. I just want to see how fast I can realistically just go. Like, so I only reviewed each individual. Like, I didn't review the entire memorization twice like I did the first time. I just only did it once. And I caught no mistakes. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna turn fast, and it's gonna be okay if I DNF. And then it's a solved cube. Wow. I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but like I'm physically shaking right now at that. No. My next solve is gonna be like 45 minutes, I swear. I want this meme. Holy shit. Okay. Thank you guys for the GGs. What? For my second ever success, 18 minutes is insane. I didn't feel like anything went wrong. I just expected the cube to be unsolved. Wow, okay. That's only 5 minutes slower than my four blames PR. First try today, it's yeah. This was my first attempt after I got my first ever success as well. I got a PB at 26 seconds today. Nice. Good job, man. Oh my god. 18? I knew it was going to be fast, maybe sub 20, but not 18. Also, dot 69. Very nice. Wait, you did it? Yeah, that's what I thought too. I saw the cube and I was like, wait a minute. I did that? Wow, okay. That gives me so much confidence for my attempts at Rocky Mountain Champs. Like, you have no idea. If I'm able to just rush through it like I did today and have a success just for my second one ever, if I just take my time, go slower, make sure I memo correctly, there's no way I don't get a success, right? This stream is going to go down in history for me. Yeah, definitely. Wow, okay. Let me just... Alright, I'm going to post this in the Discord real quick. Wait, success? Yes, success. I got my first one on camera yesterday before work. I decided that today, because I want to do daily 5 blind attempts until Rockies, just to make sure I have my consistency. I go really safe though. That's what I did on my first success. Oh, the timer turned off. That's unfortunate. I don't care though. Wow. Yeah, my first success, I went really slowly and I made sure to like over memorize everything. It was a really good scramble, to be fair. So the time was still relatively good, despite it being like a relatively safe one. This one, I just didn't care. I was like, I already have my success. I'm just gonna go for speed. But I went for speed in a way that I was comfortable. I didn't just like assume that it was gonna work out fine and then just go for it. Like I knew that my chance of getting it was pretty high. I just didn't expect it to not only work but also be that fast. Like I finished memorization of everything by 8 minutes, and I spent the next 5 minutes doing a single review of it, and it looked good. And so I was like, I'm just gonna go. What's your PB for four blind? I think it's like 10 minutes something. It's not like after that, I now don't think that's very good. That's the funny thing. I definitely could get like a 7 minute four blind time if I really tried to. Do you recommend the Moyu 404 and 505 because I got it coming from Amazon tomorrow? I mean, yeah, 404 and 505 from Moyu are pretty good. It's definitely better than whatever this 4x4 is. What if I did four blind on this? Imagine. Hold on, wing parity. I just feel like it's gonna explode. Yeah, I only had one parity that five blind solved, and that was in X centers. The entire rest of it was no parity. Which 5x5 is that? This is the Vin 5x5. I got it because I didn't like how the corner cutting on the GAN sucked relative to like other 5x5s. And this is the only 5x5 that I had that had decently big layers. It was either this or an MGC. So I was like, okay, I know I like the Vin, and the Vin has good sized layers, so I'm gonna get one and try it out. I know some people use it for five blind, and yeah, this is by far the best five blind cube for me. At least at the current moment. If you want a cube for five blindfolded, just get a Vin and then get a blank center cap. The blank center cap doesn't come in UV, so get the non-UV version, and if that's what your objective is. Do you safe out for 4x4 and 5x5? Yes, I do, but I wouldn't just really describe that as the method I use for those puzzles. I would just describe it as Yao. Well, that's incredible, Kenyon. Genuinely, congrats. Yeah, thank you. I'm still in disbelief, frankly. Like, I don't want to believe that just happened, but the video says otherwise. It just kind of felt like a fever dream the entire way through. Like, I transitioned from each step, like, scarily good. Like, I transitioned from midges to wings, like, almost instantly. And I was like, wait a minute, why is this, like, actually going well? This should not be going well for how risky I'm playing it. I mean, I haven't even completed a three blind stall before, lol. I'd recommend giving it at least a good shot. And by at least a good shot, I mean what you do is you write down the memo on a piece of paper, and then you hold the cube under the table, and then execute the memo from there. If you can get a comfortable success like that, then all you need to do is just memorize that. And that's all blind, really. Well, you're the best cuber I've ever seen. Never give up. Definitely not true, but I appreciate that nonetheless. Okay. So I don't know what to do anymore. It's like, I've already peaked this stream. All I can do is just go down, so. I might as well go down in FTO. Why not? FTO is another event that I'm stupid good at. Most underrated cubing streamer? Thank you. Wait, I just watched the actual attempt. What methods do you use? Okay. So I use U2 for X centers and plus centers. So, like, hold on, I'll set up an example. So, like, what I do is I will go from this target to here, and I will swap it with the B sticker. It's like here, and then U2 to swap, and then B sticker, U2 to swap. Same thing for the X centers, except A is like the swapping piece, and then C is my buffer or whatever it's called. And then for midges and wings, I use M2. So like the method where you just do it like this. I use the same thing for normal 3x3 blindfolded as well. I use that M2 method. I do have to use like different Alex for special cases because they're not center safe. So, and then for corners, I use a Roscoe, which is a decently more advanced method. So I would just stick with OP if you're not comfortable with learning a Roscoe yet. It's not too bad to learn a Roscoe though. Hey, not 20. Okay, so I use all the same except for corners. I do OP. Yeah. Like corners are corners. There's so few pieces and it makes so little of the solve. I just use a Roscoe because I'm already comfortable with it from 3 blinds. So I have no reason not to use it. And because it's faster. Oh, that was a bit lucky. That cube that you're solving, is that in WCA? Not at the current moment, no. Wow, that was actually kind of good. I still don't get the FTO hype. Have you tried solving an FTO before? If so, like, why do you not like it? What's generally a good solve time for FTO? This is a bit unique because I started speed solving FTO like before decent hardware existed, like before mass-produced hardware existed. Back then, you had to get it custom made. So back then, like a good time, if you could get a sub 30, you would consider like an elite FTO solver back then. But nowadays, like you basically have to be sub 20 to be considered like world class, essentially. But like any time under a minute is still respectable in its own right because this is essentially like a very similar puzzle to 4x4 in length and in complexity. So, like whatever you consider a good time for 4x4 would likely be a good time for FTO. Wow, that was good. So you're world class. That's sick. I got 5th at the World Championships, so I would consider that world class. I peaked at WR4 for average, and WR's I think 6 for single. I don't know. I didn't get a good single soon enough. Actually, I have a really good FTO with magnets and all that, but I never learned to solve one because I don't need it for comps. Yeah, you don't need it. It's just a fun thing that I like to do. It's impossible to get like the FTO hype if you haven't even like attempted to solve one yet. I'd definitely just give it a fair shot one afternoon if you have some free time. Hello, Charlie. What's your PB for Mega Wings? Mine is 7 minutes. I think I have a sub 40, but it was like years ago. I'm definitely not at my peak Mega Wings skill at the current moment, as is for like almost every event that I do. But I think somewhere along the line I got a sub 40. I only have 2 through 5 N-Band and a crappy old Mega. I really want a better Mega and Squan for my next puzzles. Well, do I know just the place for you? You can go to canyonscubes.com and you can use discount code PETIT, that's with 4 T's. Yes, my last name is 4 T's. And it gives you a nice discount for your order. And it also helps supports me, your favorite streamer. That was insane. That's sub PR, I think. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. Gotta film some solves. All right. Thanks for stopping by, though. FTOW? Yeah, thanks. Oh my god, I actually threw so hard. Is that +2? Barely not, but man, if I didn't mess up the freaking D move for my last bomb triple insert, that could have been another 14. Alright, 16.3 average on cam? Holy crap. That's actually like stupid good. No. Messed up TCP. What's FTO PB? It's like a... Oh, I remember it specifically because it's 12.34. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now sub 10? I don't know. There's like 5 people in the world who have sub 10 at home. What was your 5-line solve time? 18 minutes. 18-minute success. I'm very shocked by that. That was the wrong trapped triangles case. What is this, Alex? Goes like that. Okay. That was bad. Bro, good job. Yeah, thank you. I was just doing some FTO to like calm myself down from that insanity. I just got an 8.92 and 3036 sub 10 in PB2. That's pretty epic. Ah, the lockups. I don't know why I'm also averaging really nicely on FTO. Wow. Why am I solving so good? Was blind a success? Yes, and it was PB by 4.5 minutes. Can I ask something? Yeah, of course. Dude, 5 blind? I just finished up a 5 blind. Also, not Elliot? I can't tell if this is a troll account or not. What do you think of Charlie? Who Charlie? There's like a million Charlies in the world. My current PB is 8.3, and I paused and got 8.38 last week. You hate to see it. But that also means you can break it. That was a bit poor. Dang, what is this? Charlie Holmes? Oh, is it the... Oh. Was that the kid who made the Charlie Challenge thing? Yeah, I've seen one of his videos, and I kind of just was just like, oh, okay, this is just another case of a kid being a kid. So... I have nothing else to comment on. I'm not gonna act like I'm superior to him because I didn't do that type of stuff. Because I did do that type of stuff when I was a kid. But like, he's a human being too. So a human being can do what a human being wants to do if it obviously doesn't affect... If it doesn't affect your daily life, and it isn't actively hurting another person, I couldn't care less what a human being does. Because he called me garbage, and you're gonna take that from him? Really? Just ignore it. Like, any comment on social media, if you take that thing to heart, it's not them that's the problem. Hi, I changed my profile. Who are you? What Rubik's Cube shop do you like? CanyonsCubes.com. Use discount code PETIT for 5% off. Hashtag sponsored. I probably should have put that in my stream tags, but whatever. Congrats on 5 blind. Thanks, Jason. That's the regional record holder for multi-blind. Yeah, the attempt was like suspiciously good. Wow, that was lucky. 16.24? Average? Okay. Hold on, let me lock in real quick. I don't know what I'm rolling out, but I'm going to treat it as if I'm rolling out a bad time. I don't know. It only rolls it by 100th of a second, so not too discouraged if it's a +2, but I actually can't tell. Like, I genuinely think it's on the line. Like, it's perfectly in half. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that it's not a +2, but... Like, legitimately, I think it was 50-50. A delegate would probably give it to me regardless. Canyon sub 10 5 blind slot at Utah PBQ. I am not risking a sub 10. The only realistic world that I see myself going for a sub 10 at Utah PBQ is if I get a mean at Rockies, which is not gonna happen. That's the only world I see that even like being a remote possibility. Otherwise, I'm going to try it in safety for at least a decent mean on 4 blind at that competition. I might not even get to attempt 5 blind at that. I don't know. I need to complete my rounds at Rockies before I have any credence on what I'm gonna do that comp. You didn't like my new profile picture? My name was Dorothy. Oh, okay, yeah, you just changed it. Okay. Dear Alice. Dear Alice. Can I just call you Alice? It would be so much easier. I left before you finished 5 blind. What happened? I got a 4.5 minute PB. That's what happened. If it's on the line, I usually don't +2 it, but I always count +2s and DNFs at home. I mean, yeah, fair enough. That's what I did as well. That's what I do as well. I never stopped. Okay, why am I actually him? I felt a corner twist. If a corner did twist, I'm just gonna solve it and then... Okay. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. Ah, it was this one. Okay. I did twist the corner, so I'm gonna quickly solve it. And just hope that I twisted it the right direction. Oops. Did I? I did. I did? Question mark? Okay, I did. I'll just generate a new one. What'd you do with your PP single? 4.5. Sure? Okay. This is gonna be a lot easier. Whoa. I am him. For real. Even with a cube drop. Got to go. See you, bro. See you to the next time. Alright. See you, V-Scubert. Do you know how to do 4x4 one-handed? Of course I know how to do 4x4 one-handed. Am I going to? No. Anything larger than 3x3 OH just hurts my hands to do, and if I get parity, I just give up. Valid. That's a nice time. 17:57. Oh, is this like another joke that I don't understand with numbers? That saw wasn't good. Did y'all watch Monkey League Season 6? Like the qualification thingy? Yeah. I watched a couple of the subs. Wow, look at that average of 12. That is an insane average of 12. Whoa. Okay. I'm gonna try to keep rolling. I don't know how much longer I can keep rolling though. F. Ah. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna roll that anymore. 16 point. What was that? 7.9. My PB is 16.6. That was actually really close. I tried 440 and got a 100.75, but felt bad. Not gonna try a few more times. All right. By the way, I'm a boy, but my favorite, but the deer band is the. Wow. Okay, I read like 2 words ahead, and then my brain was like, "Oh yes, added context. Now you can apply it to this next word," and then it just made the entire thing sound really weird. But okay, I understand the message. Dylan didn't make it. Rip. I mean, you were going up against 6 of the best keepers in the entire world. I wouldn't expect you to just have it easy. I can't wait for Rockies. I've never been to a big comp, so this is going to be really fun. Big competitions are far more memorable. I don't know what it is, but like just the general vibe of being at a big competition is just super like refreshing. But personally, I find like those like relatively like smaller like regional competitions that are still like big competitions, they're definitely my favorite, just because like at like world championships, for example, there's like a sense of alienacy, like, oh, who are these people? I don't know these people. Versus like if you're familiar with like your own cubing region, then it's a lot more fun. Alright, that was a solid TO. What am I doing? I need to stop yapping. But where was Yiheng, Timon, Felix, Max? I don't know if Felix and Max are going to be doing it this time, but Yiheng and Timon already qualified. So they didn't need to do that average of 25 or whatever. I want to start a speaking channel. What tips do you have? Start the channel. Upload the videos that you think would be good. And then you will figure out your own style. You will figure out your own content. You'll figure out what type of content you enjoy making most. And then from there, that's how you grow your channel. There's no advice on, if you want to start a YouTube channel for the sake of having a big YouTube channel, then you already are failing. But if you start a YouTube channel because you like to post content, then just post the content because you like doing it, and then you can figure out how to get big later on. Ah. Wait, no. I'm a skill issue. What? The odds of that happening are like 1 in like, I don't know, 200, 300, and I threw it away. When are you coming to Monkey League? Probably never. Monkey League is like almost exclusively 3x3. Like the only shot I have of making it into a Monkey League is if like an FTO Monkey League starts existing. And even then, it's kind of a stretch. Yeah, I'm averaging 18 though, which is good. I want to get at least like a solid like low 18-second average in finals of Rocky Mountain Champs, because I think that gives me a good shot at making it on the podium, if not a win. Because I know Garrett Hug is really good, and I don't know anyone else who's going who's like relatively good at FTO. We could make like a Utah Monkey League. I remember like, I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, there was like a Rockies Monkey League type of thing that included like a lot of the best solvers from the region, like Eric, Braden, Jack, even me somehow. So like, it's definitely a possibility. I think Cayman Vita was the one who organized that the first time. It's definitely something that we could do in the future though. I'm going to swap events from FTO. I'm going to do... What event should I do, guys? So you have 5 options. You have 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, 5x5, or pure minks. One of those 5. Can you tell me what my profile pick is? It looks like just a 3x3 and a Mega Minx to me, with a very yellow lighting, maybe on like your carpeted floor, because that's what I did. Just take a picture of a cube that you own on a carpeted floor background with harsh yellow lighting. It's so beginner. I love it. 3x3, square one please. That's not an option. 3x3, 2x2, 4, 3x3. Okay, I'm seeing 2 3x3s, a 2x2, and a 4x4. Adam. Because I'd definitely be down. Well, yeah, because you're actually like gonna participate. Being able to participate in a league like that, or in like a bracket like that, is pretty epic. Unfortunately, I was paired up against Braden Roden immediately, so I got knocked out instantly. I did almost take a set, though. The set was 2-2 at one point. And then it's like best of 5 solves, best of 3 sets. Okay, 4x4. Okay, it appears that most of you guys want 3x3 or 4x4. So... which one of these 2? 3x3 and 4x4. Ah, yes, a 3 through 4 relay. That's just 3x3 plus a 4x4 with little inspection, essentially. Just switch every solve. I wouldn't do every solve. I would maybe do like every average of 12 or something like that. You got my profile picture correct? Yay! It's really hard because like the display on my thing is like maybe half the size of a dime. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go grab a coin. I said the word dime and it made me think of a dime. Alrighty, so this... what coin is this? Oh! This is 50 Costa Rican colones from when I went to Costa Rica. Want to race me and do 2 through 4? Is that an option on Let's Cube? I'd love to do that actually, like unironically. Well, I basically just did a show and tell of a coin then, if that's the case. Oh, I hope that's a thing on Let's Cube. And tips for helping me memorize ALGs. I've been learning CFOP for a while and I'm stuck, not done with OLO cases, and ALG just don't stick. Use a trainer. That's definitely the number one way of doing it, is just using a trainer. We could just get scrams from somewhere else. Yeah, I suppose. Okay. Let's Cube is being a bit stupid. Stream, no password, public room. Feel free to join, guys. Let's Cube is open. Adam, I say we just don't worry about scrambles and just hand scramble. We can do like a computer generated scramble for 4x4 or something like that. 4x4 selected. I can't use this timer with Let's Cube because Let's Cube doesn't support Bluetooth functionality. I can't use this stack map though. What's the event? Me and Adam are gonna do 2 through 4. I think my 2 through 4 PB is like a 40. I think it's like 48 or something like that. Which, that's actually not good. I did it like maybe 5 years ago or something that's like that. Can't get on my PC right now? Okay. I'm just going to skip scramble. So, Adam, scramble the 4x4 with the scramble. Ah, trying to move. That's unfortunate. Random move scrambles are fake. I'll get scrams for 3 and 2. I hate hand scrambling. Okay. There we go. So my method to the madness is I want to at least plan where I'm going to put my white center, along with planning the whole white center, and then 1 look my 2x2, and then 3x3 I just put the white center on the bottom. Okay. And 1 look 2x2. Hopefully. Wow. Ah! I did the ZV from a YouTube angle, so it just gave me an NPerm. So, 4876, but a really funny DNF. Is that 4x4 or 2 through 4? It's gonna be 2 through 4, yeah. That was a bit funny. I'm a bit new to speed queuing, so I joined this live to be a part of this cool community and talk with pros. Yes, I am super pro. But yeah, speed cubing is definitely a good community to get into early on. Like if I had the choice, I would have gotten to speed cubing like when I first picked up a cube back in 2016, because I feel like that type of growth around that time was just like otherworldly. Because like I joined, I knew about like the concept of world records like back when Yu Chengdu had it, but I technically was solving a cube back when the world record was, I think it was the 490 by Lucas Eder. I could be wrong. Just 2x3 PB to 5 so hard, 2 free pairs. I messed up. Oh well. Ouch. Okay. Okay. Nice center. 2x2. EG2. I don't know. Oh, this is better. Hey! That's a PB. 43-26. There we go. I just asked. Oh, there it is. Yeah. 2 through 4 is a bit of a... It's definitely like one of the more luck-dependent events. Just because, like... Well, I mean, 2x2 is kind of a joke. Because like, it takes up such a small percentage that, like, the variance in 2x2 is negligible. Wow, I actually said that word correctly. 4x4, it's just like basically parodies, and then 3x3 is just can you find the cross pieces in time? Unless you inspect, which I'm not good enough for that. I keep getting double parody? Rip. That's all I got, no parody. Okay. Nice center. I didn't even scramble these. My 4x4 popped. Rip. CubeSol hero, please save us. 4x4. Okay, I have a funny way to plan... Oh, okay, I just planned first 2. Now I just one look. This is a terrible scramble. Actually, wait. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that wasn't good. 55-12. I messed up 4x4 like right at the start. Someone left, so I have to scram. I'm about to do 3x3. I started getting deep into room method, which fits me the best. Nice. It's very good to experience like what type of methods are out there so that you can know that what you're going to do you'll actually enjoy. So if Rue fits you best, then keep going with Rue. You're like... I almost planned for C centers on 4, so that happened. Oh, 45. Nice. I don't know who Unidentified is, and I don't know if they're actually doing 4x4 or if they're doing 2 through 4. Because if they're doing 2 through 4, they're pretty good. So that helped also PB, I guess. Sick. Okay, first center. I'll go with a yellow one this time. So it's an R2 U prime. What? That 3x3 split was nuts. Alright. I got a 47 though, that's pretty decent. I'm gonna reach sub 10 with Rue so I can so that's a good average for me. You just started. Sub 10 is gonna take years. I know I can reach it in a few months. Oh right. Kids these days just learn anything instantly. It took me years to get there. Back when hardware developments in Method, as well as like my access to methods was very much pre-COVID. I popped. You popped and still got sub 1? That's actually impressive. Okay. White center on the bottom. Okay. Ooh. Oof. Wow, that end perm was so good. Why was that end perm so good? I suck at that PLO. Rue can be faster to reach average goals. Yeah, true. See you the next stream. Alright, see you, Alice. I just started queuing, but I still have a lot of outs to memorize. I can do C, F, but still new to O and P. I like how it's just the letters and not the actual name of the step. I have 12 viewers. Welcome to the stream, guys. Okay. It is. Ooh. Maybe I want to. Yeah, I do want to do yellow actually. There, I can see all my cross pieces. Here. With the exception of that 55, I'm actually solving pretty decently. Figured it was easier than typing out the words, lol. Ah, fair enough. I can do RO, but I haven't learned UX. What step could possibly begin with X? That goes at the end of a solve. Like, yeah, X cross. In theory. But that's on Rue. It's fun learning? Yeah. The whole reason why I'm still doing it is just because it's fun learning. Okay. This guy, wow. Okay, nice yellow center. This cross is interesting. Ooh, PyZB. Look at me go. Another 45. I can't beat that 43 from attempt 2 or whatever. U is for CMLO and X is for LSC. Yeah, but they don't start with U and X. That's what I'm trying to say. Do you think it's possible to mix Rue and 4x4 method together for 4x4 instead of mixing with CFOP? Yes, it is possible. There's a method called Mayer. I think Dwayne Ramos uses it, and he averages like pretty fast. Basically, what the method is it's normal. Do you see me as Christoph? Oh, that's you. Okay, no, it just says unidentified. Basically, how the method is you do a Yao like 3 edge pairs, but not on your cross color, instead on your first block color, and then you insert these corners as well, and then from the rest of it, you do all the edge pairing from this angle. And then you need to do like these wide moves if you want to rotate the cube rather than actually rotating the cube. And then from there, you already have your first block done, and then you can just continue to second block and then do the rest of it. Parodies are a bit annoying though, so. I mean, in theory, you could also just use reduction, but I wouldn't do that on 4x4. I just PB'd in it with a 35.6 single. A lot of really stupid challenges. 5x5 last layer construction where I take apart yellow side. You assembled an entire 5x5 layer in 35? Wow. Nice center. This cross. I could build the next cross with that. Do I go for it though? That's the thing. And then this 2x2 scram is kind of free. I decided to go for it, and I don't know if it was worth it. 44.8. Do you do Pyraminx? I have, I think Pyraminx is the event that I have the most Utah State records in. I'm still a Utah State record holder in it, and I had a regional record at one point with my 1.37 single, which is my, it's my YouTube channel banner. It's just that. Kristoff Gen. Oh, okay. Now I see it as Kristoff. Alright. I think this will be my last 2 through 4 attempt, and then I want to swap to just a solo event, because doing multiple puzzles at once is definitely a bit tedious. Okay. This is kind of gross. And then 2x2 and no. Okay, this is just a bad scramble for everything. I'm just making excuses. Of course I am. I can't even one like this. That is an alarm. That's an alarm for something that I do not need to do right now. But, alright, 48. Great, 43. Ooh, Adam got a 43 as well. I'm very slower than you, Canyon. I bet if you, like, gave it a couple cracks off, like, not in Let's Cube, then you can get it. Crap, that's not what I meant to click. You want to just do 3x3? I'm gonna head out, but it's been a fun stream. Yeah, thanks for chilling. See ya. Three by three? Okay. Just normal, good old Rubik's Cube. That wasn't it. Wait, now I remember what it is. No, maybe it's not that. I remember it was something along the lines of that. Like you do. Oh, wait, no. Okay. Technically that's it, but like the inverse, I don't know what to call it, but point is I knew the ZB and I just did the wrong alg. I can't solve 3x3, 2x2 and up. $5.4? What the hell? Like, I get you're fast, but like, first solve, really? Jeez, we got destroyed. Nice ZB. ZBLS, but oriented all corners. In other words, oh, I'll skip. Nah, VLS. I'm not winning a single solve. Yes, you can. Actually, it really just depends on at what point Kristoff messes up. Will that be the solve that I mess up? Yeah, 6.8. He's really good. I would be stoked if I win a solve, but if I just get one good time and he gets something average, then there's a chance. Bit of a fumble, but we take it. It's so cool to see a speed cubing setup like that. Implying what? What's the setup? Oh, I won! Yay! I am the 8.1 king. That's 3 in a row. Damn. Yeah, rip. I wonder if I'm gonna get an 8.1 average. I can't plan first pair. Okay, I found something. 5.4, bro. I think I just had a solid pair and then did like R prime U4R or something along those lines. 2x2 is so cool. It's pretty relaxing. 2x2 helped me a lot in developing skills with 3x3. True. Yes. You start as a beginner and then you just work your way up. Shocker. Most people tend to like jumping straight to the 3x3, which is what I did. Oh, that G-perm. That G-perm made me cringe so hard. Ooh, Adam? Winning with a 9.2? Maybe? Yo, imagine. Oh my gosh. My GAN timer fell off my desk and it hit a bunch of stuff down there that made it sound really bad, but 4.6. Jeez. Full step, that was clean. Wow. Full step 4.6, that's nuts. Good job, Christoph. Hey, I'll take a nice 7. Yeah, it's just Christoph being good. His mean is sub Mitch. One of the only C-flop Alex with M-slice moves. I mean, it's definitely like an MU spammy alg, but you could also argue it's technically like a Ru alg, if you consider it that. All right, guys. What are your thoughts on me doing a solve with this? I need some votes in the chat. Yay or nay? Ugh. That wiper was cringe. We need to beat him with a 6. It needs to be clean. No, because any scramble that we can get a 6 on, he's just going to get a 5. If you use that, I'll use a Rubik's Brand. A Rubik's Brand is better than this crap. I'm not even kidding. It's mostly just like I'm bad at doing the color recognition. I can at least like get decent turning on it, but recognizing the color is just really bad. Also, the logo is like yellowing. You see that? This cube is really old. Why am I getting 10s? Because you're not locked in. Okay. Ah, my turning. Where did it go? Rip finger tricks? Yeah, it's just for some reason I did that Olo with lefty moves, and then my hand was already in like kind of this grip when I started the T-perm, and then like from that U move it just all fell downhill. Ken, you want to VC? Yeah, why not? I've got nothing else to do all day, so I might as well do that. Wow, he won with a +2. That's embarrassing. Okay. Hello? Is it working? Hello? Hey, what up? We got Adam on the call now.
Hi, guys. Okay. Now I can in.
True, yes. Who's in the call? Adam Carpenter, who's the moderator in chat at the moment.
Yep.
The second person in Utah to get a sub-8 average, so he knows how to solve a Rubik's Cube, to say the least.
Not currently, but yeah.
Hey, UF, bro.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Christoph with an 11?
What? I could have won that.
I dropped the cube. I win with a cube drop against one of the best speed cubers in Czechia. Let's go.
That's crazy.
At least I
have
think.
no excuses.
I think that's where you're from. Christoph, can you confirm? Was I correct in that? For some reason, I thought Turkey before. It was legit good until I noticed I had open cross. Classic. .2, not too bad.
Oh, okay.
Stream looks like it's still functioning. Because I'm in the VC, I have to keep the stream paused, because if I unpause it, then the audio will come through, and it'll just sound like really obnoxious, so I just have to like periodically check to make sure that the stream just doesn't die, but it hasn't been dying recently because we have a new router in the lower floor of our house.
And yeah, I got a 15.
I got a 9. With another bad wipe turn. I read your description. Your achievements are crazy. Thank you. I've been cubing competitively for 6 years, so I would hope that they would be. They're definitely good for my standards. I know that there's some people out there who are like, oh, well, it's Utah, so the state records are easier. I don't care. I worked hard for my records, and you're going to respect them.
Like, they're not that easy.
No, absolutely not.
Like, a lot of our records have gotten like really pretty fast.
Yeah, like I used to be a Cube State record holder, and now Cube State record it was like, what is it, top 30 in the world?
Yeah. So
That's
I would
one
say
example.
we have pretty good records, and like big cube records are like top 100, or at least like 6 and 7 are. So
Oh no, you said the
Listen.
phrase.
I did, and I realized that it's fine. I set timer.
Ooh. Hi ZB. I'm so cool.
0.00 DNF.
Can anyone join the racing? Yeah, it's a public Let's Cube room, so feel free to join as long as you don't average like 50 seconds and slow down the stream, but besides that, you're good. Still 7 people are watching? Yeah. I mean, my normal viewership is somewhere like around the 3 to 4 range. So having 7 and like for the majority of the stream I had like 10. It's all because of freaking 5 blind.
No, I stalled. I did like these on props.
Yes. Full step 6.7 with an F perm.
Oh wait, that was clean.
It was a really clean F perm, yeah.
It's kind of nice because like
Oh,
you tell me stuff,
yay!
and then I can just like watch it back because it's like the stream delay is pretty long.
Yeah, it's like 5 or so seconds.
I think it's like closer to like 10 or 15.
Oh, really? For me, it's like 5 or something,
At
but
least for me it is.
maybe that's because it's literally in the same room. Oh, people are just commenting about the fact that it's a 6.7. My goal is to join a local
Sorry,
competition
guys.
next summer, so I want to learn CLL, L4E/L3E, and Drew before next comp. Huge challenge. Next summer? That's still a decent ways away. You got plenty of time.
But you should still start now because it can take a while to learn stuff.
I would also recommend just going to a competition like during like one weekend that you can earlier than the summer, because like how long is that going to be? Like 9 something months? That's a really long time to wait for a competition. I'm gonna join the Let's Cube. Yeah, Elliot, you should also join the VC. We're just chilling in the Rockies General right now.
You should join.
Also, congratulations on 5 blind success. Whatever happened to just a good old congration? At least congration made it like it made sense.
Congration?
Yeah, congration. Congratulations, but like shortened.
Oh wait, what does Elliot even say?
He said congratulations.
Congratulations?
I have no idea what that means, but okay, hold on.
I think it's like a worse way of saying congratulations.
I just generated a new scramble.
Also, okay, should I scramble it or should I just miss scramble?
No, it was the same scramble as the previous solve.
Well, I did like the first half of the scramble and then you changed it and then I did the second half.
Well, if you win, then we know what happened.
Yeah.
Finally, I nailed that wiper.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna win, so I don't think it really matters.
Yeah, Chris up with a 6.5. Casual.
I was never gonna win though.
I don't care about not being crazy fast. I just want to follow my chill but mature philosophy. So yeah, I want to be proud of these achievements. I'll see if I'm directly good before next summer to join a comp. You don't need to be good to join a comp though. Like my younger brother has competed before, and he averages like a minute 40 on 3x3.
My mom has competed and she's pretty fast though. She has like a 40 official average, but she averages like 29 now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear a motorcycle in the background. That's got to be Elliot.
Bro, my PC is cooked.
What is this?
What? Oh, wait. How much can I plan? I need to plan like all of it.
Yo, wait, I need to try this scramble. I need to join. Oh, I can't.
I got freaking awkward shit E-perm, bro. That's so unfair. I predicted cross +3 and I get awkward shape E-perm.
I did everything wrong.
That's so annoying.
I'm gonna try it once.
Yeah, but I would like to reach at least sub 20 before joining. Yeah, you can say that, but like hypothetically, if you were to reach sub 20 within like your first like 5 or so months, you still have 4 months to wait before the summer. I would just go to a competition if you can afford to.
Yeah. It only took me like 5 months to get sub 20. Like, it's not. Like, sub 20 is pretty.
Took me 2
possible.
years. What are you on?
Well, it took me like 11 months to get sub 10, so.
It took me 5 years to get sub 10. No, I'm just kidding. It took me like what? What is that? Like 3, 4, a little bit less than 4.
Yeah. But it's been like it's been like over 3 years now of cubing, and my mean right now is 9.8, so I don't think I really have much to show for that.
What, you're mean in this random Let's Cube that we decided to start doing? It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, I was having like low 8 not on Let's Cube today, so there's that.
Nice. Got another sub 8. 7.65 hour to 5. That's pretty good. That should win you touch amp something. If my Rue is advancing well, I can reach that in around 2 to 3 months. Yeah, I've been on like a quiet Rue grind, if I'm being honest. Like in between sales at work, I'll do like a Rue solve, and I've like started averaging like low 14 to high 13 with Rue. It's actually quite fun.
Yeah.
Like I got like a sub 12 hour to 12 the other day, and I just felt super smart.
You should just switch to Rue.
Prison Despair. Almost.
8.3.
We should just have all of the Utah cubers switch to Rue except for me. And just see what happens at Utah Tech.
They got 6-7.
Low key, like Wilson probably has a shot.
Yeah, he might beat me.
It really, I mean, like this is all just a hypothetical. Like this is never gonna happen ever, because like besides like Wilson Henninger, I don't think anyone in Utah who's like decently fast, like enough for state champ finals or whatnot, uses Rue.
Yeah.
And even then, Wilson doesn't even use it for two-handed. He's just using it for one-handed.
But he's pretty good at one-handed, so.
He is pretty good at one-handed. He still has Utah State record by 0.05. You tried Rue? Yeah, I'm kind of decent with Rue. It's definitely not a method that I'm ever gonna like main or like pursue beyond sub 10. No, not even for OH.
No, never. I mean, because you're learning ZV, so like if you learn ZV, there's no reason to switch. I feel like.
I don't see anything. Oh, I do. Nice. Yeah, Kristoff is just sub 7 global.
Yeah. Wait, Canyon, are you gonna do OH like ZV for OH?
Like using the ZB method for OH, I would need to learn ZBLS. Where I live, if I'm sub 15, I could podium. So, would it be wrong to ask a chat member like what country they're from? Because now I'm kind of curious. Because like there are some like underrated regions that I want to learn more about. Like South American cubing, I know like nothing about.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
this
it's the same scramble, unless you
yeah.
changed it.
No, this is the same scramble.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Quebec, Canada. Really? 15. Oh, on one-handed? Is that what you're saying?
What?
A person in chat was like, if I average 15, I could podium. Yeah, really? Wow. Okay. Canada.
pretty cool place.
Ha! I get it. Wow, that turning. I almost plus 2.
I did a good solve.
Wow! There were so many things wrong with that solve, but
That 30 was so cooked. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, what do you average? Well, I guess like
Mid 8.
they scramble again for some reason.
no, it's just because this team of fake guy keeps leaving and joining, and that causes the scramble to be unhidden.
Bro.
Could have been 4.3. Get out of here, Christoph.
I don't think that's true.
No,
I
it
don't
probably
think
is
it's
true.
possible
I don't.
time.
We don't know
I
what the
know
solve
it is
looks
true,
like.
but it's like it just doesn't. That's just not a possible time you just get.
4.3.
Yeah.
Guys, no one in the history of ever has gotten a 4.3, and if they have, then it's fake. It's Photoshop.
I agree. Yeah.
Sam Baird doesn't exist actually.
It's
Yep.
true. I've seen him not existing.
Wait, you've seen him? Are you real?
Oh wait, I'm gonna switch cubes. Oh, maybe help.
I should switch cubes as well.
But you're doing decent. Walk here and forget.
Actually, yeah, I do have an 8 or 7 out of 12. I'll do one solve with the V cube for fun,
Okay.
just because I think it would be
How's
nice.
that cube?
Yeah, it's a V cube.
It's like V for cubing.
What?
The cube.
No, it's me, myself, and Pi. That's the V cube guy.
Oh. V for cubing just has all of them, I think. I haven't seen me, myself, and Pi ever. I didn't. I don't know.
No, me, myself, and Pi was a cuber back in like the early 2010s, and even before then, who would always
Yeah.
like make reviews of like the best V cubes back then. And for some reason, he had like a notable like trust in V cube, so much so to like it was the point where like he was just basically called a V cube shill, which back then that was a huge thing.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to go with 4.
Hey, blue cubing, what's up? All right, I need to skip scram. Okay,
There we go.
I'm going to win on a V cube. Trust.
You probably
You should all get like 15s.
I probably still wouldn't even win. Oh my gosh, I did open cross.
V-perm's cursed. Or V-perm. V-cube is cursed.
V perm. Yeah, honestly, V perm. Ooh, do you like that OLCP? 24.
Ooh. That's the Timon ER thing. CQ.
Oh yeah, he did get an EO with that.
I know something from before I was cubed. Haha.
It's still a post-COVID. Actually, was it post-COVID? No, it was that warm-up Sydney.
Yeah, it was
Never mind.
2019.
I was like 9 when that happened.
Also, like,
My brain
when I
didn't
started-
want to know if it was an
13
APRM or a
before
GC,
I
so it was just kind of like, I need to leave, everyone. See you soon. All right. See you, Lego Man. Thanks for chumming. Thanks for chumming. Chumming. Yes, chumming.
I'm gonna leave soon too. So,
Aw, lame.
yeah, I have work. So,
I don't know.
Oh, you got a job.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It's nice.
Where do you work?
I like having money. I work at Twila.
Oh, tell me the exact coordinates of it. Live on
Uh,
stream.
You could probably find it.
I know I can probably find it, but like,
Yeah.
7.2 or
Someone's just gonna
Zper.
like,
I'm bad with
someone's
Zper.
gonna show up tonight and say they came from your stream.
That would be funny.
Like the guy.
Hey, I
from
won.
Canada, like I flew here on my private jet.
Just to see Adam Carpenter, the third
Yeah.
fastest speed cuber in all of you. Actually, wait, you're fourth now.
Am I?
Yeah, because Jack Anderson moved here, and he has a 7.2 average.
Who's Jack Anderson?
I think he was a good speed cuber in the Pacific Northwest region, like Washington, and
Yeah.
he moved here for college. So he's technically Utah.
That's lame.
I get to well, yeah, it's lame, but like, what else is he supposed to do? Compete for Washington, not in Washington? I feel like that would be even lamer.
No, it's not that bad. I just need to do better though. Because I need to be like second again. Or first actually.
Yeah, just get sub 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Jack
7 Utah.
Jack
is gonna
Anderson,
happen pretty soon, I think.
I haven't met him before. He went to the competition that I had to miss.
Oh, well, I also had to miss. Okay.
Yeah, so he's coming to the USU comp. He's actually so Amethyst is going to pick up Ty Baird, and then they're gonna pick up me, and then they're gonna pick up Jack Anderson, and then they're gonna drive all the way up to Logan. So they need to wake up at like 4 something. Also, this is the same scrum.
Yeah. Oh. Wait, I don't. Okay. I don't think I did it though. Did this in here. I did CB really badly. That's why I got a 9.
I did ZB as well. I didn't time it though.
Yeah. I really like getting a ZB, I know. It's fun.
Just learn the whole method, and then it's every single solve.
I think it would be less fun if I did it every time. Be less special.
That was bad. 9:13. Okay, what time is it? 3:56. I'll probably just end my stream at 4, or maybe like 4:10.
Okay, so you should end at 4, and I'll just like leave at the same time.
Okay. I'll end my stream at 4, and then I'll stay on the call until like 4:10 or 4:20, something around there. Just because I want to do other stuff today.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you,
It's still off hard.
someone out there knows the ELL. I lost by 0.02! No!
You know what happened? I just got a 14 and then 3 10s. Locked in.
I did the Indra CB again. I keep doing that for that case.
Okay, I got an 8. That's good though.
Alright, I'm gonna get an 8 on my next solve too.
I'm gonna get a 6.
I'm gonna get like a 3 probably.
Well, I'm gonna get a 2. How about them apples?
I'll get a
I'm
1.
gonna get a 1. Yeah, I'll get a 0.
Who? 0.69.
0.67. I'm gonna get Utah State record 2x2 single 0.67.
Legitimately, that's like not even out of the question.
No, it's not. That's why I'm gonna do it. No. Oh, that should have been a 6. Dang it. I locked up very badly.
So my solution was 4.
Ugh. My turning. 5.2, geez. Alright, come on.
I can see how you could get 5.2 on that scramble though. Like.
Well, yeah, you can get 5.2 on any scramble. Hey, there's a 6. Oh, that is not
Oh,
right.
dang it.
Hey, there's a 10 plus 2.
Hey, oh, I won.
What's the
We take it.
Oh, good job. Oh wait, I said I had said one of us had to win with the 6
I already did that earlier.
a while ago.
I won with 6 earlier.
Yeah, everyone in this VC has already done it, Adam.
Except for me,
Yeah, lock in now.
not this song.
Wow. What's wrong with this one?
The scramble was bad, trust.
Yeah, the scramble was horrible. So I got it at 12.
That scramble is like the definition of mediocre.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he won with a 806. That's
It's like 806 isn't a good solve for you.
he's faster than Beta.
Ah, no! I threw that scramble.
I also did that. Okay, last solve.
Last solve?
Hey, wait, V11 or V10? Which should I use?
V9.
Okay.
V1.
V1. Wait, hold on. Do I actually have my Waylang V1?
I know the cube.
It's up here. Yeah. All right, I'll do the last solve on a Waylang V1 because you said it.
And I'm using the 9, and then Elliot, you can use the V8.
I'm using the 11 because it's already scrambled.
The version 8 is just a WRM 2021.
I used to have one of those. Then I gave it to somebody.
Actually, I haven't used the V9 in a very long time. Actually, it's pretty good.
Hey, I actually got a sub 10. Oh, that was supposed to be a 9.4. Whatever. I'm gonna do one more solve with my actual main though.
I also think I'm gonna do that.
After I do this solve here, I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah.
I'll also use the V11.
This solve right now is going to be the last one of the stream. If you get a bad time, if you +2 it, I don't care.
Okay, I'm gonna be an ass.
Just walk away.
Yeah. And that's good. 69.
All right, last solve of the stream. Make it count.
Probably not, but I will try.
It's scrambled.
Oh yeah, this ain't gonna count. Yes. Like this.
Wait. I haven't done that.
Okay, so like, gentlemen, to just go again.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
That was a fake one. Like the sun was in my eyes.
But I did good.
That wasn't real. I can work with this. Wait, no, I can't work with this.
Okay, yeah, last solve was the last solve.
Ended on F firm, bro.
I did a FQL solution that skipped OLL.
That was like 0.75 Y perm, not gonna lie. How? How do you get a 0.7 Y perm?
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Okay. Alright.
I
Gotta end the stream now, so. Thanks for checking out the stream, y'all. Goodbye. Bye bye. Thanks for staying.